the president in 1981? Which Star Wars episode was the destruction about to run? Grab the smartest friends, you know it's time to start the game. R-rated trivia, we're here to train your brain.
Welcome back to your 10 at 10. It's Barris and Colt. We're back again for the very first time. That makes no sense, but that's the name of Ludacris' first album, and I always thought it was a funny oxymoron. Back for the very first time. And yep, fresh off the 6 o'clock game. Now we are here to give you some more trivia and give you some pride points. Maybe somebody will win. It's all for fun. Crowd.live/back because my back is killing me. That was a 4-letter word. I was like,
I thought it was like we're back, but
like we're back.
Never went anywhere. So
it's because my back is absolutely destroyed. It's all right. I'll get another one sooner or later. I don't think it works that way. Crowd.live.
New body.
Oh yeah, just like never mind. Show I'm watching. The show I just finished watching, which I'm very curious for the second season of Invincible. Very curious. I'm going to look for the graphic novels. Same thing when The Boys came out. Like I went and searched for the graphic novels and I realized how much they were, and I was like, I'm not paying $30 for a book, for a comic book.
Well,
I read
that's honestly like 30 issues or so or something. Right?
Yeah, there's a couple issues like all
it's a deal.
together. Yeah. And you can actually order them. I could have got them digitally, but I don't think it's really the same. But it is a really good show if you haven't seen Invincible. If you like superhero stuff, watch Invincible. It's pretty good. It was I think it's what I expected because I'd walked around this specific scene from the show, excuse me, that everyone is parodying, making a parody of. There we go. Like animes are doing parodies of it, not like real ones, but people are doing it in memes. And I kept wondering where it was coming from. So when I finally watched, I'm like, oh, now I get it. Think, Mark, think. And Mr. J. Jonah Jameson himself, just actually, he does. Oh, I love his voice so much. J.K. Simmons,
as Omni-Man.
Get me Spider-Man. That's all I keep thinking of. Get me Spider-Man. He's got the same like the hair and like the. I like where they went with all that. I was very, very impressed with it. And I did not know that the main character, Mark, or AKA Invincible, is Stephen Yeun from Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I didn't know until the very last episode because I wasn't really looking at the voices.
Because it's a Robert Kirkman joint.
That's his dude.
The Guardians of the Globe, the whole like Justice League parody team, it's all Walking Dead actors.
Oh, is it real? Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I knew one of them was black dude. I can't remember his name. I only know him from that and some other movie I watch. Oh, look at you! Oh, no, man. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
must be what you were talking about, right?
Yeah, no. Well, the boys ones were like smaller than that. If it was like that size, I would have got $30. Hell yeah, because that's like the entire season.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's like $50.
That's not too bad. But yeah, crowd.live/back, probably because my back is killing me. Only 9 players right now. Let's get to 10 before we start. I think people are starting to go out more and everybody's not home as much. So, which might be happening with us too.
Sure.
Probably sooner than later. Well, we'll make sure we let you guys know at least in a day ahead of time.
We're not planning on missing any games, but who knows? By summertime, we might have to.
Yeah, might just be
rework the schedule.
Couple days a week type thing. And if my back stays like this, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go stretch after this and lay out on the floor. I have one of those things that, like, if you guys can see it, the thing right there, that black thing in the corner. Yeah, I can.
Thing that like it spins you upside down. Or...
Yeah, but I don't like it. It's well, it's also because my ceiling is like I have to use it like in a certain position so I don't hit the ceiling because it'll just flip up and like smack part of it. Well, my feet would. Because I'm tall. Yeah, comments. Who's writing comments? Hello, everybody, and good evening, Andrew Lynn. Back from the 6 o'clock game. Me and him were like neck and neck at one point. I think I came in, 6?
Oh, I got a revised quiz for tomorrow. All right.
Oh, and more
Very good.
sci-fi for tomorrow, the 18th. That's awesome. And
yes,
I might
it's referring to this. Trying to
viewer
predict the
submission Tuesday every Tuesday. If you want to submit a game, go to Colt. Hit up Colt at barratedtrivia.com.
Now I got to get the email for Polt.
Yeah, for Polt. Hello, Polt. That's a great name. Polt.
Yeah, I never met a Polt.
I don't think you ever will. unless he's in that comic you got. Because that's definitely a good name. Pulitzer is like a good name for like a comic book character. Polt.
Yeah. Someone's gonna steal that. One of these viewers is gonna come out.
Yeah, take it, run my idea. Though just a name. But yeah, we're gonna get started in a little bit. This is a random game I put together. Actually, I didn't. We were talking earlier, and I was like, I already have a game, and I was like, when I looked at it, I was like, oh wait, I did this game.
I just got the email that he mentioned.
One with gifts.
Yep.
Gifs. Oh yeah. Yeah. So I had like 2 or 3 questions. Then all the rest was blank. So I just put some in. Some old questions I had. And when I say old questions, they're old to me, not to you guys. You guys, this is stuff from like 3-4 years ago that I was doing live. And kind of revise them. One of them was a really good question. My last question I really liked because I did a whole round of things that were after dark. And this was one of the questions, and it was the only one that I had that was multiple choice. So I like it. I like playing around with words and stuff. But yeah, these are some old questions for me, maybe new for you guys. I will say some of them are a little more difficult. Oh, actually, I'm gonna switch some around. I'm gonna move this one to the front because I think it's pretty easy. Moving this one over here. There's other reasons why I'm moving them too, but I'll tell you guys later. Yeah, I think we're all set. I like it. Wait, what's my 7th question? All right. 7th question is not my favorite. The last one's my favorite, but the 7th one's good. All right. What time do we have? It is now 9 after. We're going to get started. You guys know how to play the game. Well, let me reiterate just in case you don't remember. And make sure you like this on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Also, let me give this quick plug real quick before I forget. Speaking of Twitch, good segue. Yes, this is happening. This this Friday, I will be part of a 24-hour trivia podcast that is raising money for UNICEF for the rollout of the vaccine, so they can get this out to children that don't have access to it, or make it easier for people of age to get it. It is 24 hours of trivia. Every single host does an hour of whatever they want to do. And as you can see all the names here, a couple of podcasts I listen to. I'm there on the right-hand side, Brains and Brews with Barris. By the way, the only true alliterative. No, actually, I'm not. Anyway, so I am going to be doing this. Falcon and Winter Soldier, MCU and WandaVision trivia. I was actually putting that game together earlier today, and that's when my back started hurting. I don't know why. May 21st, and it will be at midnight. My time slot's at midnight. And you look again there, it is twitch.tv quiz bang pod, twitch.tv quiz bang pod. You can look it up. And all of these, especially if you listen to podcasts, trivia podcasts, it'd be awesome to see these guys live and play their games. Trivia with Bud's another one. Kind of inspired me to do this. But in my version, a lot of them will be different, done through Trivia Now, Trivia Rat, things like that. But I am still using CrowdPur, which you guys are all accustomed to because you're playing CrowdPur now, where you just use your phone and you type the answer in. But all of them are going to be typed in, just letting you know. You have 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds. No multiple choice. All typed in. You only get 10 points an answer.
Got to use your brains.
Yeah. It's also I changed a little different. Like when the timer goes down, you'll still get 10 points for the answer, no matter how much time is left in the clock. So as long as it's correct.
Yeah, I'm not used to that playing this game.
Yeah, no. But one reason I did it is just so like they can keep the scores nice and like an even number, so it wouldn't be too hard for them to transfer all the scores because winners will be getting like stuff sent out to them and get on the Sporkle game show. Yes. Shout out to Sporkle too. Oh my god, their stuff is amazing. But we're gonna get started. It's enough plugs. Again, if you haven't entered, it is crowd.live/back because we are back, and I need a new back. And your timer starts now. 10-second delay. So prepare yourself.
Oh, I'm signed in.
All right, Colt signed in. 14 players. I think that's about how many I had last night. 14 or 15. I think it was 14. Number one, what does WD-40 stand for? Wasser-Dandrich 40th formula, water displacement 40th formula, wet dry 40, or we drink 40s.
Yeah.
I like that Hank Hill has to take a bottle of WD-40 to spray it on the cap of WD-40 to take the cap off. That's so meta.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so meta. It's like I like a joke like that doesn't have any like words. It's just you watch it and it's like, wow, that's funny. Your time is up. 2 say Wasser-Dandrich. 7 say water displacement. Nobody said we drink 40s. Your answer is water displacement 40th formula. Andrew in first place. Yup and yen. Zalman, Colt, Markham X, Prunts, ADHD, Bazinga, Wookie Trek, Mamaz, and this is the way. All the same people from last night. What war had the most American deaths? Civil War, World War II, Vietnam War, or World War I? I actually thought this was my first question. I meant to put this as the first one.
This is a clever one.
Very clever, very, isn't it? Everyone says that. Well, the majority say Civil War. One says Vietnam, which did have a lot of deaths.
I feel like it's probably wrong. Oh, no.
American deaths is when Americans fought each other. Civil War.
Okay, so logic one. Okay, good.
Yeah. Yin taking first place. Zalman in second. Yup is in third. What is the name of the female dummy used for CPR? It would be criminal not to know. Shout out to Quiz Bang Bang. I got this question from them. Is it Alibi, Annie, Miranda, or Ariel?
Oh.
So I, with a little hint in there, the criminal.
Yeah, but it applies to a couple of them.
Oh, yeah. But it might apply in a different way. Well, look at this. 2 say Alibi, 5 say Annie. 6 say Miranda, nobody said Ariel. That's the last. I could not think of a name. I just said Ariel. But one thing about CPR and CPR dummies is one thing they always tell you to do this. When you tap them and then you say their name and then you say, "Are you okay?" Annie, are you okay? It would be criminal with a smooth answer like that. Annie, are you okay? That's funny. Yin, first place. Yup, in second. 4-point difference. Markham X is in third. Let's go into our next one. Oh, hold on. Question number 4. What delicious food is Harley Quinn's pet name for the Joker? Is it baby cakes, pudding, sweetie pie, or honey bun? I know you know this.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Maximum
is funny.
points.
So when I typed in Harley Quinn and Joker, a lot of gifts came up. And I will say 5 of them, she was saying the name, which I can say now. I mean, with
the
spelled
graphic.
a little different, I will say.
Yeah, right. They might have left off the last letter.
Yeah, it wasn't the G on it. I'm pretty sure it's just pudding. My pudding. And it is pudding. I want some pudding. Yup and Yen, first and second. Markham X in third. Andrew, Colt, Brunson, this is the way. Zalman, Maz, Wookie Trek, Nerds is last place. How many miles is a furlong? 8 miles, 5.5 miles, 10 miles, or 2 miles?
What is this?
I looked this up and it just kept bringing up Edward Furlong every single time.
That makes sense.
Like it told me, because I typed in literally this question, And then like a little picture of Edward Furlong
John
just
Connor,
like sitting in the corner. Time's up. Oh, look at this. 4 say 8 miles. 1 says 5.5 miles. 2 say 10 miles. The majority saying 2 miles. And also when I put in the gift search, I put in the answer, and the only thing that kept coming up is Eminem. It's 8 miles.
Makes sense.
Oh, Yup is in first place. Only 4 points over Andrew. Yin has moved down to third. Markham X, this is the way in Colt. Nerds! Raymond Ironsides, Artie Abrams, and John Locke are characters from various TV shows. What trait do they have in common? They all use wheelchairs. They're all bald or shaved. They all are little people, or they all wear glasses. I could even tell you all the shows that they are from. If you know the first one, it's pretty you can eliminate everything else. I'm pretty sure people are curious who the second one is. And I think people that play this game know who the third one is. 7 say all use wheelchairs. 1 says bald or shaved. 2 say little people. 3 say they all wear glasses. Raymond Ironsides from the show in the late 50s called Ironsides, where he played a lawyer. Artie Abrams is the neighbor on Malcolm in the Middle. And John Locke from Lost, originally, when the show started, he was paraplegic. And your answer is they were all in wheelchairs.
I saw John Locke, which was the only one I recognized, and thought he's bald. That's
bald,
gonna be the
right?
answer.
Yeah.
So I hit it right away. And I was like, oh, it's probably the wheelchair one.
Yeah, because he originally started off in a wheelchair. I found out something else interesting about that show Lost. I really want to go back and watch it, but it's so hard to.
You could have added Drake's character from DeGrasse.
Oh, I didn't even think of him. I never watched the show. Well, I never watched Ironsides either. Yup, Yin, our top 2 right now, going back to back. Same amount right. Andrew's in third. I think Andrew's going to make a comeback. This is the way he's going to come back. Here comes number 7. Oh, yeah. I had this for dinner. What country was chicken cordon bleu invented? Switzerland, Italy, France, or America? So, yeah, I had this. My son, I was telling him we're having chicken cordon bleu. And he's like, chicken what? And so I'm explaining it to him.
Cordon bleu.
Yeah, he's like, is it chicken that's blue? I'm like, no. And I was like, it's spelled like that because it's a French pronunciation. He's like, oh, is it from France? Yeah. So this is what my son does. He says, Alexa, where's chicken cordon bleu from? And it is from Switzerland.
Ooh.
Yeah, got me because I was like, I just assumed it was French too. But that sounds like something Americans would make too, but it wouldn't have that name. It'd be like him, like turducken or something, like turducken. Yeah. Andrew in first place. Yup, and Yen first, second, and third. Only a few questions left. Markham X and a fourth. Still a very tight game up top. The top 3 keep going back and forth. This is wrong. Furlong is about 1/8 of a mile. If it's wrong, I'm wrong. But nonetheless, we're going to the next one. Henry Hines is said to have the lucky number 57. But when it was introduced as a slogan in 1918, he said the company carried 57 varieties of what product? Wheat, tomatoes, cheese, or pickles? This is something that should be my favorite question tonight. I've known this since this is actually something I know from my grandmother, one of my grandmother's friends. When I was a kid, I mean, I was like really, really little, and that's when I first learned the trick to hit the bottle on the side. So, yeah, they were very prevalent and very popular in this time, in this era. And the original Heinz label, where it says established in 1869, has a little picture of a pickle on it. They carried 57 varieties of pickles.
I was going to say, tomato seemed way too obvious. Like it's in the gift. No.
Yeah. I did that with the chicken cordon bleu, too. She was speaking French. Just now I'm just being with the trickery. Because I know these answers, so I'm thinking everyone does. Because I've known for so long. Andrew in first place. Yin in second. Yups in third. Rotten Robin. Oh, that's your type in one. Rotten Robin, Donald Dump, and Snotty Sam are from what trading card series created by Topps in 1985? Pictured there. Type your answer now. I'm pretty sure Colt had this as a question before. To some extent. I remember saying it.
Maybe it came up in a different way.
Yeah. Oh, why can't I look at your answer? Oh. Ooh.
Oh, man, I ran out of time.
This is very, very interesting. Your time is up. 6 say Garbage Pail Kids, Cabbage Kids, Disney, Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's a good guess.
And one says Garbage Patch Kids, but it's Garbage Pail Kids. I collected these. The movie was absolutely terrible. Terrible.
I've seen that movie.
Andrew in first place by 100 points over Yup. Markup X. Yin is your last. Oh, right, last one. Has dropped down to fourth. Your last question is double the points in half the time. It is. You have 5 options to pick from, not just 4. So, are you ready? Double the points half the time. Let's go.
Ready. In
comic strips, what raunchy name is given to Andy Cap in Germany? I like these names. Is it Dick Tingler, Willie Whacker, Mike Rochburns, or Barry McCalkiner, or Wayne Kerr?
Good God. I'm not so confident in my answer.
I did look at one of these. Just it wasn't in my original answers, but I really like it, and I think a lot of people are going to pick it. And I was wrong. One's Dick Tingler, Willie Whacker.
Going from
one says Barry McCalkiner, and Wayne Kerr is the one that I thought would be funny, and like everybody would pick it because it actually sounds English. But your answer is Willie Whacker. Good job, guys. How do you know that?
Oh, I guessed.
And Andrew wins the game. Every answer correct. Markham X in second, Zalman in third. That is the most impressive. Getting everyone correct. Yeah, let me look up Furlong again. See, look, why is youth the language manager? It's equal to 220 yards. That is definitely not 8 miles. I think you're right. 1/8 of a mile. You are absolutely right. My bad. I can go back and give everybody wrong on that. Let's see. Let's do it. Let's see how that changes. But I like to be held accountable every now and then. What was that?
Yeah, you had the decimal on the wrong side. Wait, actually,
yeah.
no,
That, you know what? No, it is because I think I did do something along those lines, but I just wasn't really paying attention because this is one of the ones I plugged in last. So I'm gonna take that, make it wrong, and bam! Let's see if that changes. No. Andrew still wins, getting 9 out of 10 correct. Markham X was the second, Zalman's in third. Yeah, I like that I can go back and change that. Thank you for keeping me honest. Horse racing fan from the Black Stallion books.
Ooh.
Yes. That's deep cut. Oh, my back. Oh, my back hurts. 1/8 is 0.124. 125. There used to be a trader. Wow. I did not know that. I always thought an 1/8 was like 3.5 grams. Oh!
Sometimes we teach and sometimes we get taught.
Yep. Sometimes we have to learn. Have to memorize 1/8 and 1/16 spreads. And Zalman, I tried to email you because you actually have double winner. You have 2 gift cards in here, and I didn't get your address. So I'm going to email you again.
If Mr. Markham, I think he was signed up. If he's watching, he should be expecting an Amazon email tomorrow. I have a different computer, so I have to figure this out first. So it was going to be out today. It might still be out tonight.
Nice. Oh, good game. Can't wait for Andrew's game tomorrow. I can't either. That'll be interesting. Very interesting. This time I won't. Oh, no, actually I won't. Will I be here? Last week. What did I do last week?
I think last week was the baseball
last
game,
week's the first baseball game, so I worked at work. But I'm doing I am at Parkville Market tomorrow doing trivias for Brett Berry. Yeah, I should make it. I mean,
they still close at like 8.
Yeah, it'll be done at I think they close at like 10:30.
Oh,
11 o'clock.
Never mind then.
But I'm usually
I was at the beginning of that.
9. Even if it's like 9:30, I can do it right after that. Dominus Big McGilla. I don't know what that means. Like a gorilla?
Oop.
And just emailed more. So yes, I will reach out to you again, Zalman. I tried to send an email. Hope that's your oops. We'll check again, and I think Goldberg owes me something from the heavy metal theme game. Oh yeah. That was
What, the Opus game?
Was I here for that? Yeah, I was here for that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got a lot on that one. I remember that game now. It's all coming back to me. But yeah, and I want to send these out as soon as possible. Gillis King Kong has nothing on. King Kong.
We always did it the same.
I'm going to stop pressing it. I'm not pressing anymore. I'm done. King Kong ain't got shit on Zalman. Good movie too.
Oh, and if you guys missed the phrase, if you plan on going to any live games, it's no longer as easy as watching the phrase. This time you have to piece it together through watching the video.
You have to watch for bonus points.
So yeah, 6 p.m. on Mondays. That's how you go.
So, yeah, 6 p.m. on Mondays, you have to watch for bonus points. So, tune in.
That's right. And yeah.
Ow. Ah, my back hurts. Ah.
I'll throw this up again.
Thank you, so I can wince in pain. Viewer submission Tuesday. If you got an idea for a game, guys, let us know. Email Colt, not Polt, Colt at barratedtrivia.com.
At par-rated trivia.
We
have this is halfway through the sci-fi month. Tomorrow is Andrew's sci-fi/fantasy quotes game, and then a week from tomorrow is Wookie Trek giving us a Star Wars Star Trek game, as the name would suggest.
Terrible in Star Trek. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Must not have been good.
I told him to go nuts. Don't hold back. Give us the deep stuff.
The Deep Space Nine stuff. Yes. And do you need a sports game for Wednesday? Actually, we're all set. And Cole, I found some other list of questions. I was like, oh yeah, definitely. Even if you don't have 5, I got 5.
Okay.
More than 5. So Todd, we're good.
We could take that for a viewer submission one though. If
I tell you what I'm going to do too. I have access to Yargo tickets, and I'll probably give them away for that game on Wednesday. Okay. I might. Yeah, I'm going to give one away because I'm going to give the other one away in my live trivia. Oh, back-to-back days. Oh, actually, same day. I'll be giving them away both of the same day. I'll probably give you guys the Saturday ones and do the Friday ones for whoever's at the bar. Also, and if you missed last night, I did a before and after game.
I did.
That was pretty interesting. I'm saying to the people that are watching, the before and after game was really fun. It was not that difficult, but it was all movie based too. So at least one of them were a movie. So if you guys have time, go back and watch it. I got another one. I have made 4 before and after games because I just started thinking of all this stuff and writing them down. So the games aren't made, but the answers are already there. That's pretty much the gist of it. Not that hard to do. Coming up with a question is pretty fun too because I don't make them questions; they're just like statements. Like one of them was
if you missed a Saturday for my emoji game, not as smooth as I thought it was going to go.
I was looking at it. I was like, some of them, I was like, oh, this is hard. Like, but I get it though. Remind me of those.
It takes a little bit of work. It's not difficult. It's just
private stock bottle caps.
Do it.
That's what it reminds me of when I was a kid. Private stock used to have these little same things like a rebus, like under it. Pretty cool. Yeah, said that she did give us the deep stuff. That's what she said. Oh, children. After my, Willie Winker question. So I'm surprised a lot of people got that. I'm impressed. But that's your game, guys. You guys have a safe evening. We will see you tomorrow. Viewer submission. And, the rest of the week, you have more games coming. Have a good evening.
Adios.
We're going to have some fun. We're calling it Hot Fingers Trivia now. Because you got to answer quickly for more points.
Now, if you've played the game here before, which it's nice to see a lot of familiar faces, welcome back. No sheets, no pens for tonight. We are playing a game on our phone. Hot Fingers! What do we have? 8 feet. So again, in the National Hockey League, how long is the game? Right now.
All right, question number 24. This is the final question in this round. Get yourself a few minutes to go grab some more brews. Hit the roasting if you need to.
The process in which an atom's nucleus splits into smaller parts